New reports taxpayer-funded Medicare shelled out more than $120 million in services to inmates and illegal immigrants. So if Washington won't tackle entitlement spending, Michelle Fields asking, can they at least tackle the fraud in that entitlement spending? Michelle, $120 million bucks, inmates and illegals. Makes you scratch your head.
Yes. I know. So Medicare violated federal law by giving over $120 million to illegal immigrants and to inmates. But look, this is what happens when you have a big bloated government. And what makes this even more frustrating is now Medicare saying, we don't know how to recuperate the funds. We don't know how to get it. We don't have the tools or database. So it's really just frustrating and disappointing to see the government just throw away our money.
Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a story maybe about a year ago or so where the IRS was sending checks to inmates that didn't deserve checks as well.
Exactly. And look, what this really shows is that Washington isn't really serious about fixing our debt issue, because Medicare is one of the biggest driving forces of our long-term national debt. If they were serious about it, they would try to eliminate all of this waste and fraud. And what's frustrating is for young people like me who we pay into the system, we're the ones who are funding it. And the money isn't being saved for us, it's being spent right now. So not only are we paying for a program that's unsustainable, but the government's just spending our money and giving it to people who don't deserve it.
Yeah, Michelle, 120 million bucks. People are saying, you know, what's 120 million bucks when the government spends 2.3 trillion dollars? But it really matters. You have to start somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. All of these things adds up. There's a little waste in this department, in that department. It all adds up, and it's our money. $120 million is a lot of money. People are just scrambling to try to feed their families right now, and to see the government just throw that all away is just really unethical.
Let me throw another one at you, Michelle. The number of people on food stamps over the last 4 or 5 years has grown by 80%. The dollar amount that we're spending on the food stamp, the SNAP program, has more than doubled. You think there's any waste, fraud, and abuse in that program?
Oh, my God, I'm sure. And not only that, but we're creating a culture of dependency where people no longer see their parents as their supporters or as their parents. They see the government as their parents. Children are, because those are the people who feed them now.
Yeah, you know, we're outraged, everyone watching this, but, you know, your generation is the one who's saddled with literally tens of thousands of dollars in debt before you even step foot on the street looking for a job.
Exactly, and you can't even find a job. So many people that I graduated with can't find them, and then when you do, you see your money getting taken out for Social Security where there's all this waste and fraud. So everywhere you go, there's something wrong.
All right, Michelle, we're going to leave it there.
The odds are against you.
We're going to leave it there, and I love your outrage face. That was really good. Appreciate that one.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, more
Bye,
bad.
happy Friday.
YouT.